Hello and welcome to another segment of Community Spotlight. I'm your host Steve with Burnett 1-800 Painting, and today I'm here with my good friend Gordon of All Gone Pest Control.
How you doing, Steve?
Very well, yourself?
Can't complain.
How's your day been so far?
It's been okay.
Yeah?
A little rainy out there, but that's what makes the bugs swarm.
Speaking of rain and bugs, how does that affect your business?
Actually, there's really not too much in Florida that slows down the bug business.
Really? Okay.
Rain or the economy, they don't read the Wall Street Journal, so they keep coming no matter what.
All right.
We just try to keep it affordable and show up for the service.
How long have you been showing up for the service? How many years have you been in the business?
I've been doing pest control now for 11 years.
Okay.
My company is going into its 5th year.
Okay. All right. How did you get into the business?
Well, I have a son who's 11, and I was doing construction at the time, and it was something that it was part of a team, and I had to look into doing something that wouldn't hold up the team members if I had to make appointments and things like that with my son.
Okay.
So I decided to go into to pest control.
So the construction was a team, like you had some partners there.
Right.
But you didn't really have the freedom.
Exactly.
With your son. Okay, that's great. And what would you say is unique about All Gone Pest Control?
Well, we do the organic thing.
Okay.
As much as possible. We offer conventional services as well.
No, excuse me, let me interrupt you. How do you kill something natural and do organic at the same time? Help me understand that.
The products that we use are organic-based products, which means less toxicity for everybody involved. The animals, the products have no effect on any vertebrates. The products themselves only affect invertebrates, and it works through a through what's called octopamine sensors.
Okay.
You and I have.
What's an octopamine sensor?
Well, I'm going to tell you. Steve.
Okay. Thanks.
You and I have adrenaline glands. All mammals have adrenaline glands. Insects, non-vertebrates have what's called octopamine sensors. Okay. The organic products target the octopamine sensors. Since there are none in vertebrates, there are no adverse effects.
Okay.
Many of your food additives as well carry the same products that are used in our pest control.
Okay. That's interesting. That's very interesting. So I'm kind of curious. Well, before we get to this question, let me back up. Let's share your service area with us. Do you operate all Southwest Florida, just Venice? Where?
We go all over. We're getting ready to go to Mars next month. Whatever. No, I'm just kidding.
I had to think, is there Mars, Florida? I don't know.
We have accounts in Lakewood Ranch all the way down to Punta Gorda.
Okay.
We're very, very widespread. And of course we service different areas at different days and different times. But there's pretty much within the Tri-County area we'll travel.
Okay, fantastic. What's the craziest or most interesting thing that's ever happened to you while in this business?
Well, I would have to say, one time I went into a house on Siesta Key, and it was actually the Mertz family, the real Mertz family, not the TV family, but the real Mertz family from the I Love Lucy show.
Really?
And they do exist.
Okay.
Of course, they're not who they were on television, but it was very interesting. Just hearing their stories.
So you got to meet with them and speak with them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
And other than that, there's just a lot of different. You'll go into situations where you don't know how people are going to react to finding different pests in their home, and they may call you and be very calm, and you find something, and then they're not. But every day is different, and every day is interesting.
What's the most interesting pet you've had to retrieve from a home?
Well, I haven't really.
Pest, I call them pets.
I would have to say, I deal with pretty much the same stuff. We don't get into any of the wildlife. We don't get into any of the alligators or the nuisance things. There has been an occasion where we've had to grab a raccoon or things like that. but we really try to stay away from the wildlife because of the diseases and the harms that they can bring
Sure.
to us or to anyone else. And if
Okay.
you're not, you know, if you can't handle the animal and you're not properly trained, you're looking at a big mess.
So, you
Physically,
refer them to a
legally.
trapper.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, that
It
makes
is something we're looking into in the future. But right now, we're just going to take care of your termites and your rodents and your ants and your cockroaches and fleas and ticks.
And fleas and ticks. Okay. All right. Appreciate that. Oh, a quick question. How did the little centipedes and scorpions get in? I've had like 2 of those little scorpions, about an inch long.
You know, and there's another pest out there too that probably people wonder what it is, and it's called an earwig.
Okay.
And it's a tiny, long, black sod pest, and it has a little pincher on its behind.
Okay.
And all those things, they dwell up from your sod.
Okay.
And what happens is, in Florida, we don't get enough rain on a constant basis to keep everything dormant. It either doesn't rain forever and everything nests high, and then when we do get rain, it's so violent that nothing wants to drown, so it works its way in your home. And even in your tightest sealed homes, the exoskeletons on these pests are so strong that they can just squeeze their way into things.
Okay.
You know, a lot of times they can be on the bottoms of the soles of your shoes, and you don't even know it because they're up in between the grooves and things like that. So there's a number of ways they can come in.
How dangerous are they, the little scorpions?
You know, the Florida scorpions are not venomous.
Okay.
They have a sting equivalent to a wasp, but
Okay.
for the most part, they're not venomous.
Okay. All right.
Don't pet them.
Don't pet them? Okay. Can't keep them. I have to
No,
release them? Okay. Time for our bonus question. This is the fun one where you pick and I ask, and okay. If Hollywood made a movie about Gordon Litz's life, whom would play the lead role?
I would have to say Michael J. Fox.
Michael J. Fox. Yep. Yeah. The savvy business.
Yep, but from back in the day, you know, back in the back in the
Family
future,
Ties,
Michael J.
Back
Fox,
to the Future.
and yep, before he shakes. Well,
Oh,
now he
no.
can play me now because I'm shaking now.
The camera will have that effect. Gordon,
Age
go
will
ahead.
have that effect.
Yeah, and a little bit of coffee.
That's it. That's it.
Please tell us how we can best contact you.
You can reach me on the internet, allgone-llc.com. Just remember, you want your bugs all gone. My phone number is 484-4434. We do emergency and evening services, so somebody live will always answer that phone.
Awesome, good deal. Gordon, thank you. It's been fantastic. And this has been another segment of Community Spotlight. I am your host, Steve, with Burnett 1-800 Painting, encouraging you to support your local community business.